My very first day of hospital placement, running around hardly knowing anything at the very start of third year. So me and Emily are just about to leave because guess what? Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I'm now back in my uni room for such an exciting week. This is actually my first week of hospital placement and I'm a little bit nervous but so excited, and I can't wait to bring you all along. So if you do like the sound of today's video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you click that little subscribe button for all things uni, lifestyle, medicine. There is so much fun content coming up that you do not want to miss out on, trust me. But anyway, now exams are over, what happens is we have a week to prepare us for third year, and because at my university it's split 2 years preclinical and then 3 years which are clinical and mainly just hospital placements, it can be a really big adjustment. So they just have this week to introduce us and start our placements this side before we properly get our summer break. So today is actually quite a lecture heavy day and we are just in the medical school watching some lectures before tomorrow is my first day in hospital. The morning lectures were all about getting us used to what placement will be like and the clinical environment, and starting to think more like doctors rather than just medical students. So it's now nearly 1 and we just got back from a whole morning of introduction lectures and basically the very start of third year, which is so surreal to say, and I'm just so excited for my clinical years to begin. After a quick lunch of my meal prepped tofu salad, I then got on with a load of jobs that I needed to get done, and this is something I've really taken from medical school so far, and that is that prioritizing your tasks is so key to get everything done and making the most of your time. So I've just had a really good afternoon of catching up on loads of emails that I've basically been ignoring over exam season, but right now I'm about to head off to the dentist, and that is because you might have noticed in the last few vlogs I've actually got Invisalign in my teeth. Now I'm not going to go into full detail into what and why I'm getting this done because it is just not relevant to this. However, if you do want to know a little bit more and see a whole separate video, then definitely comment below and I would love to make that. But right now we need to hop in the car and get all the way over to Solihull, and I basically feel like I've just been driving really long journeys recently. My dentist is quite a way away, so we're going to get on the road now so we're not late and we don't miss the appointment. So I just got back in from the dentist actually about an hour and a half ago, and I've just been sat on the phone to all of my best friends trying to organise a barbecue for the end of the week because the weather is amazing, and if you know England, when it is sunny we have to do something to make the most of it. So that will be such a lovely way to end second year. That will be the actual end of uni and I'll be going home, which will be such a surreal feeling. I'm now absolutely starving and I think it's about time we go and make some dinner and then go and have a really relaxing evening. I've really just been loving very boring, calm evenings recently with a bit of telly and downtime. This isn't normally like me, but after a crazy few months of exams and late nights revising, my body was craving some time to just relax and really switch off, and it is so important to listen to what you need. Tuesday, of course, started the same as any other, and even during the summer, I love my routine and start my gratitude journal, a quick meditation, and of course, overnight oats and a big coffee for breakfast. Good morning, everyone. So it is now Tuesday and my very first day of hospital placement, and I'm honestly just so excited. I've dug out this shirt which is actually from sixth form because we had to wear smart clothes, and then I actually have my medical student badge on, which I've not worn properly basically all year because we hardly had any GP placements because of COVID. So it's going to be very odd to actually go into a hospital, be a proper medical student and not just doing lectures, but I'm really looking forward to this introduction. So we're just gonna head in now for a 9 o'clock start and have the morning there, and then I think we're going for lunch as a group for everyone that has been allocated to my hospital. So me and Emily are just about to leave because guess what? We're on the same placement. I don't know how this happened. It's so good, isn't it?
So lucky. So now we get to spend every day together.
Yeah, even though you're moving out on me, but it's fine. It's fine. It's literally fine. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
After a morning of finding out all about what third year on placement has in store for us and getting our access cards, which basically mean we can go anywhere around the hospital, which is definitely going to take some getting used to, me and a few other medical students at the same hospital headed to Harborne for one of my favourite lunch spots, which is Damaskina, which do the best Middle Eastern food, and hummus, which of course I am obsessed with. We have another morning there tomorrow of introductions, but we have this afternoon completely free, so I am going to head off to the gym just because I really feel like I'm moving my body, getting some endorphins. No clue why I've decided to expose myself looking like this on YouTube. I'm literally a sweaty mess, but that was such a good workout, although the gym was absolutely boiling. That's the thing about doing a workout. When you have no energy, it actually does seem to perk you up and give you a new release of life. Right now, I'm just gonna do like an hour of emails and stuff that I need to catch up on still. And then really excitingly, I'm off to go and have a consultation about getting hair extensions for the summer, because I just thought it'd be something really fun to do over the summer. Last summer was when I went blonde. This summer I think I'm gonna get really long hair, but first of all, a shower. Now at 7 and I just got back from the hairdressers, and Sophie was so lovely. I am so excited to get extensions. I can't remember if I said, but it's for my girls' holiday, which is actually next week, which has come around so fast, and I looked absolutely everywhere to try and find someone to do my hair extensions, and her page just looks amazing. I'll put her details in the description box below, but I'm so excited to get those fitted next week. However, I am now completely shattered, I have to say. I don't know whether it's hospital placement, but the day has literally taken it out of me. After my favourite easy tomato pasta, I then watched Love Island, which of course every year I say I'm not going to watch, and here we are again. I then got an early night ready for my second day of placement. Today we basically have a treasure hunt around the hospital. Now I know that might sound a little bit ridiculous, but apparently it is literally so easy to get lost. So they really want to like help us orientate ourselves, and to be honest, I'm not complaining. I love a good treasure hunt, so I'm really excited for today. It's also the first time I'm going to meet everyone in my little firm. So how they do it is they split us into little groups of 5 or 6 I think, and that is where you get most of your teaching next year. And you might have seen from yesterday, but I am so lucky. I actually have Emily, who I'm living with this year, in the same little firm, which means we're going to see each other basically every single day, which I am literally over the moon about, and I can't believe how lucky I got of all the people. But it will be so lovely to meet everyone else as well. And I also think we'll be meeting our main teacher as well, who is a doctor, I believe. I don't really know how it all works. As you can tell, it's all very, very new to me. But I'm going to try and record as much as possible. Obviously, I'm still trying to get to grips about how much I'm allowed to record in the hospital, because you have to be so careful about not breaking confidentiality. And I'm also going to try to speak to our academic lead there as well to see what he thinks is appropriate to put in the vlog or not. But if any of you are a doctor or just a student that knows what I'm allowed to record in a hospital and what you think is appropriate, please comment below, because I'm going to have to do some serious research about this over the summer. But anyway, before we are late for our treasure hunt, and I really hope our firm wins, I want to do this in record time and be the winning firm, we are going to get to the hospital and get started on our second day. So I've just got back in from our morning of placement, and I literally had such a fun time. Basically, what the treasure hunt was we had a list of loads of different departments and wards, and we had to find these little slips, which were basically like certificates to say that we'd found it and we'd been there, but they weren't as easy as you would think to find, and it meant that you had to ask loads of staff whether they'd seen them. And it was so fun and a really good way of breaking the ice, making me feel a little bit more confident to just ask people questions, especially going into next year. I feel like that is going to be a lot of my placement experience, running around hardly knowing anything and having to ask for a lot of help. Me and Emily just got back to the nicest surprise. There were just these flowers on our doorstep, and I have no idea where they've actually come from, but we just thought we'd put them in a little jar, and they look gorgeous. So that has been the best little surprise to come back to. Right now I'm going to grab some lunch because I am starving, and then I'm sure I will find plenty of jobs to get on with this afternoon. Before this evening, me and Daisy are actually off to go and watch Billie Eilish in Birmingham. I'm just going to pretend the state of my room behind me is not actually there, because I ended up going to the gym, which meant that I was in a massive rush to get ready, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't leave myself enough time. However, I am now all changed and ready to go to Billie Eilish. I am so excited for tonight. My mum actually got me these tickets ages ago, and I can't believe how quickly it has come around, and this is my first concert post-COVID, so it's going to be amazing to see everyone all in one arena again. We've actually got dinner first with the tickets and a few free drinks as well, so that is going to be so lovely, and have a proper catch up with Daisy. I'll quickly show you what I'm wearing, because stupidly I've decided to go all black. Someone tell me why I'm normally the most colourful person in the world, and then on one of the hottest days of the year I decide that I want to go for this all black outfit, but I thought it was very Billie Eilish. So I've just got on this black corset from Zara, and then these little flare trousers are from Zara as well, and then I've just got my black little bag to match. I'm reunited with Daisy. I'm so excited for Billie Eilish. I've seen really good things.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Morning everyone. So it is now the next day, and first of all, oh my gosh, I'm still in shock over how amazing Billie Eilish was last night. That girl is literally 20 years old and just so talented and just such an amazing person. I really enjoyed the entire concert, and I feel so lucky to have gone, and me and Daisy just had such a good night. This morning I got up, got some breakfast, and then I've just been doing the quiz for my hospital placement week. It was like a little reflection on what we've learned, what we're going to take into next year, what we're going to do over the summer. So I've just managed to fill in that, and then of course actually tanned, because that is why my body is a completely different shade to my face. But tomorrow I'm having a little barbecue, a pool party, and I want to be really tanned for that, of course. However, I cannot sleep in my tan like normal, because at the moment it's just absolutely boiling anyway, let alone mixed in with sleeping in my tan. It's just not possible. So I'm going to have to keep it on for the day and look like a little bit of an alien walking around, but you know, I really actually don't care. Today we have another half a day of lectures over in the medical school. I think about taking medical notes and just a little bit more about what is in store for next year. So I'm going to actually get an early lunch and then head over to the medical school for that. And this is actually the last day of hospital placement, so make the most of it, absorb as much as possible before summer. After my final afternoon spent in the medical school before the summer holidays, I then headed home for dinner and my last all-plan box, which I got in for ease during exam season. Friday started with a big coffee and breakfast before deciding that after a week of no nails, it was time to make the most of acrylics before placement starts again in September, and also concluding that I needed to go and get some new sunglasses from town for all this lovely sunny weather. As you can see, I am now back at home, and I'm not even sure if I should be showing you my room, but it's literally a complete bomb site. We had a very manic turnaround from getting to town and getting home, because tonight I'm actually having like a barbecue pool party with a couple of friends, because it is ridiculously hot outside. It's like 30 degrees, and that's why I decided to come home, because my uni house is literally like a sauna anyway, let alone combined with the heat. It is unbearably hot, so I thought I'd get home to a bit more open space. And we also have like this huge blow up pool up, which I think I showed you a couple of vlogs ago, but potentially I might go in that tonight, although we are going out, so I don't want to get my face wet. But it is going to be such a lovely night with my friends. I love the weather, I love a barbecue, I love a couple of drinks, so a very good night ahead. Good morning everyone. So it is now the next day, and I feel like I hardly vlogged anything last night, but I really was just making the most of the sun and the time with my friends, exam free, no stress, and the very start of summer, because that is me done now. All of my second year content has officially finished. We have got everything done. We just have results to get through on Wednesday, which everyone keep their fingers and toes and everything crossed for. It's going to be fine. I have to say, I'm feeling a little bit nervous now, and I just really want my results. Just gonna have a really lazy day in my pajamas, trying to sort out the mess that is my room and getting my life together after the most manic 2 months in the entire world. So I am going to end the vlog here, and I really hope you did enjoy coming along for my very first week of hospital placement. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up if you did, and also comment below what kind of videos you want to see over the summer, because I'm thinking of maybe doing some holiday vlogs, some packing vlogs, but I don't know if you would enjoy seeing them. So let me know, and I hope you'll have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you all so soon. Bye.